Relax and take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke. Throw you in the choke, gun smoke, gun smoke.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Brytex here with another video, and today we are going to be going over how to win inside arena solos. So let's get right into it. Okay, so to start off, I started by going over to my drop spot, which is right here, and I got a pretty bad drop, but I was actually kind of happy because I got attack, which is exactly what you need, attack or a pump off spawn, and attacks are really better because they shoot faster. So I saw two people fighting up here, and I easily got an elimination, just easily going over there because that guy was distracted with the loot and with the other guy. So after he got that elimination, I went down, I rotated to the other house over here, and I also have a looting route which goes through these houses, so I made sure I followed that. You guys can set up one on Fortnite.gg, which is really good. Just plan it out, set it up, it's really worth it. So after I came down here and I got a chest and I got a fishing rod, there weren't any fishing spots, so I went and I started farming these boats. They give a lot of mechanical parts since the patch, and I upgraded, and then I went over here and I put some tires onto this truck. Anytime you have tires, put it onto anything and it will drive 10 times better. So then I rotated over here to this garage, but I remembered that there was another one of these bunker chests here, so I looked and it's usually right around here and it wasn't there. So I just took the car and I went back down, and after seeing builds at the gas station, I wanted to slow down a bit, but I didn't. So I just came down, made sure there was nobody there, and then I saw what we could have done, and then I just rotated over to the NPC right here. So after I got the NPC, I went inside this bush to see what's inside, because I knew there was always things, and then I went to craft my AR as well. And after that, I looked out because I heard shooting, and I saw over here that there was a fight going on. So I didn't know if it was just a fight, but I looked over and I completely just started spraying, because you want a third party, which means to fight or just spray at someone else while they're fighting someone else. And I heard that this guy got eliminated, so this guy was picking up his loot, and I was trying to get some few free tags, early tags, which give you more confidence if you're playing. And I knew this guy was inside this box, so I went for a little right hand peek here. I was on height, so it was a little bit hard. I accidentally pickaxed him here, which is pretty funny, and then he started spraying me here. So I went and I boxed up, which is always a good thing to do if you're low or you just need to regain your focus. And I realized my minis were in the wrong place, so I switched them, and then I made this edit and I saw that he walled me off over here. So I went for a side jump, placed a wall, and that wall stopped him from going any ahead. So then what I did was I popped the med kit. I didn't know if it was just going to be like a fake one. If he was going to let me have it, then I'd be fine with that. So I dropped down on him and I started spraying with my SMG. In case he edited, I would get some free tags. He boxed me up. He didn't take any shots though. So I dropped down and I was kind of choking my builds. And then I stayed on height for a little after I got back up, and then he ran because of the storm. I was waiting for this, so I wanted to shoot him with my AR, but I couldn't. And then I saw he was over here, so I missed my build. And then I built up, and I saw that this guy kept on boxing up all the time. So I went for the kill over here. I made sure I got some piece control on the right side, and then I waited, got this. And this is kind of a bad situation you could be in if they have a spaz, because they can edit that. So I got some piece control. I didn't place it again because I was trying to get the floor, or trying to get a pre-fire. And he got a pretty good tag on me, so I popped some more minis, and that one was a fake mini, and I got a free tag off of that. And you just need to play with confidence. So over here he did kind of like a side shot, and then over here what happens is I pretty much end the fight fully, because I wait and then I go and I spray his box. It's always something good to do from above, just spray it to make your opponent nervous. It really works good, mostly when you have a P90, because those are intimidating. So we turned around here, I got a big tag, 112 off of him, and I just sprayed the rest with the P90 I got back in early game. So then what I did here is I got into zone, and I went into the dead zone, which is the side that nobody's going to be in. So it's right over here, and you can see everyone's going to be rotating from that side of the zone. So I'm over here, I mark zone, and then I decided to rotate over to it. So right here I broke out this wall, and I decided to take the safe rotate around this side of zone, which is really good. It's a really good idea if you were thinking about doing that as well. I also collected some materials here, so I collected about 100 mats, and then I collected some more, and then I saw there was a fight that someone abandoned over here, and I know there's extra loot inside of there because you see the bottom is broken a little. It's pretty easy to find extra loot. Usually it's not on the top, if it either falls down or it's in the top somewhere. So then I rotated over to the next one, and inside this bush I was looking for free tags, and I believe I did get like 1 tag or something. I was trying to pressure these people. It's a really good idea to do that, because if you pressure people while they're rotating, they're not going to shoot back. All they're going to pretty much do is rotate in. They're not going to shoot back, so that you can get free tags, and they're also nervous, so they're probably going to choke some of their builds and edits as well. So after I rotated over here, I made sure I looked, and I saw I was getting beamed a little. So what I made sure I did was I covered myself, and I saw there was someone right here. I got up on height, and pretty much for this game I was on height, so I saw there's 2 people down there and I could let them fight. So I minied up, and right now we're in endgame, so I'm gonna leave this whole entire thing unedited, and you're gonna see the whole entire thing we did, because I think it's super important. So I knew there was someone inside of there, but I decided to box up and take a safe rotate in. I also could have taken that bush and pickaxed it to get some extra mats, but I actually didn't, and it turned out to be fine. So I made sure all my guns were reloaded for endgame, and then I saw there was people over here. And what I did from there was I just waited. Honestly, I didn't need to take any tags, and I remember there's 2 people underneath me, so I just waited and waited and waited. Then I got this guy, I sprayed him completely, and once I got the tack and the shots off, he boxed up, and pretty much I just waited for the little bit over here. Then I started to rotate in, because I knew for this far zone, if I rotated fast, I'd be able to get it just in time. So what I did was I stayed ahead of zone, which is the smartest thing to do. You need to do this. Okay, I wouldn't have gotten this win without doing it. So I started to go, and I realized I was in zone. I was like, I could take a little bit of damage, but I decided not to. I decided to rotate over here because this guy was on high ground, and he dropped under, which was not a good idea for him. So I was just looking back at everyone rotating in, and from here I just put some cover behind my head just now, and I looked at the people rotating in over here, and I knew they would be low because they just came out of the storm. So I got a few tags off. I just now got 1, and I just reloaded, I was like, maybe I could go to the supply drop, and then I took a few more tags, and I knew holding this guy in zone would be a perfect idea. So once I battled him, the other guy is stuck in storm, and that is pretty much it. I got a free win. Not really free, but still a good win. About 3 kills. I know it's not a lot, but the thing is, honestly, if you guys do want more, I can try to play more competitively, or start W King even more. But it was a really good game, and I was recording too. I was just gonna make it a normal video, and here we are. So the reason I just wanted to do this outro is because there's a few reasons why I did win. The first reason is because I got that golden tack, easy for pressuring. The second reason is because I sprayed in endgame, which is what you need to do, like I did in that last clip. And that's pretty much it. I also rotated early and looked back for people rotating in. And if you do want to watch it again, go back and look at some pieces. It will help you, because it completely helped me the moment I started following things just like this. And I promise you guys, if you do follow the tips and techniques and play this game out like how I played it, you will get better and eventually get your first or second or however many wins you have. You'll get more of those, and you get them consistently, because after I recorded this, I did get another one right after. So that's going to be pretty much it for the video. I hope everyone did learn at least one thing from this, and that's going to be it, and I will see everybody in the next one.